Hello everyone and welcome to our talk show today. My name is Miss Common Sense. Today we will be speaking with Mrs. Yvette Wannabe. She is a member of a group called Animal Lovers Know Best. Come on everyone, let's give her a big hand.
Thank you. I am so glad to be here today and to be able to promote my great group. We just love what we do.
I'm glad you are here today too. Can you tell us something about your group, Mrs. Wannabe?
Oh yes. Animal Lovers Know Best was formed because we believe that we are desperately needed to save all of the poor animals being neglected and ignored by the current system. We make sure everyone knows that we are giving back to the poor animals that don't have food or shelter.
That sounds very nice, Mrs. Wannabe. Can you tell me how your group gets supplies and help for these projects? And how do you decide who is worthy of these free gifts?
We get our supplies by making sure everyone donates to our group, whatever it takes. Then we take these donations and pass them out to anyone we want to. But everyone should know where these came from. Of course, that would be us, Animal Lovers Know Best. Would you like a free bag of cat food?
My cat is fine, thank you. She has been eating the same food recommended by her veterinarian for the last 10 years, and doing very well on it. Thank you for your concern.
Oh, I bet that your vet only recommends that food because they make money selling it. I think you should buy the same food I buy for my pets. Just check with me after the show and I will tell you what food to get.
Well, alright then, moving on. Mrs. Wannabe, can you tell us about your group's new project? Your new low-cost, spay and neuter clinic.
Oh yes, it is just wonderful. We are going to take care of the poor helpless animals that need to be saved from those awful high-priced vets. We are offering spays, neuters and low-cost shots and supplies for everyone.
That sounds very nice. Please, tell us more, Mrs. Wannabe.
We at Animal Lovers Know Best are sure that all of the problems facing these poor, neglected animals is because people can't afford those outrageously high vet clinic prices. You see, it is not because some people have more animals than they can afford, or that they have no intention of taking care of their animals. No, not at all. The big problem is that the vets charge too much money.
That statement seems a little odd to me. A veterinary practice is very expensive to operate. Veterinarians spend as much money and time in school as do physicians. And we all know what our medical care costs these days.
No, not at all. You see, people don't breed their dogs to make money. They breed their dogs because the vet charges too much money to spay their dog. We know for a fact that all of those unwanted dogs at the shelter are there because someone didn't spay or neuter their pet.
Mrs. Wannabe, most animals end up at shelters because people make poor choices picking out the type of pet for their household. Many dogs are there because they grew to be too big, too active, or they were never trained to behave properly. Many people get into trouble when they make impulse purchases. They buy an animal at the pet shop, or from an ad in the newspaper without researching the animal and breed first. They may not be prepared for the lifelong commitment to that pet.
Well, our group is going to offer spays and neuters at such low prices that you will never need to go to your vet again. We will even give your pet a rabies shot, or whatever other shots we sell if you want. You just drop off your pet in the morning and pick him up before we close. Just like Jiffy Lube. On your way out you can even buy some of our flea and tick products. They will be so much cheaper than your vet sells them for.
How many veterinarians work at your low-cost clinic?
Just one.
Is he or she very experienced in performing these surgeries?
It is a he. And he is very fast with his surgeries. Why, he can get a whole bunch of animals done in one day. The more the better.
That is very nice, but is he a good veterinarian and surgeon? Is he good with the animals, and will he be able to talk to me about my pet?
What? Why does that matter? Animals in and animals out. As fast as possible. That is how you keep it low cost. You get what you pay for. You don't get to see the vet, or see him work with your pet. I don't know if he checks your pet over before the surgery. That probably takes too much time. He needs to keep busy doing surgeries. He is very fast, you know.
Oh, I see. But I think I would be more comfortable if I could meet the veterinarian and see him at work before I could trust him with my pet. It would be nice if I could ask him any questions about the surgery or anything else I need to know about my pet.
I don't understand what you are talking about. We are a low-cost, spay-and-neuter clinic. Our reception staff will tell you all you need to know about your pet's surgery and bill when you come to pick him up.
So if I would have any questions or problems, after I take my pet home I can call your staff and they will be able to help me.
Sure, as long as you call before 5 p.m. on a day that we are open.
What if it is after 5 p.m. and my dog's stitches have come out?
I don't know. That's not our problem. We are closed after 5 p.m. and 4 days a week. So you can only call the 3 days a week that we are open.
What? I thought that the veterinarian and clinic would help me with any problems related to the procedures performed at their clinic on my pet.
Oh, well, that only counts if you are not going to a low-cost, spay-and-neuter clinic. A regular vet hospital should take care of problems like that. But we don't want to keep staff on every day or be available for problems after working hours. That costs too much money. Some of those regular vet hospitals even keep your pets overnight after surgery. Can you believe that? Our group, Animal Lovers Know Best, doesn't think that is necessary.
I thought veterinarians did that, so the animals could recover in a safe and confined area where they couldn't hurt themselves or their owners.
I had heard that too, but I think they only do that so they can charge for hospitalization. And some vets will even tell you that your pet has to be vaccinated before they can come into the hospital. They say it is to protect your pet from the other animals in the hospital. We don't require that either.
So then my dog could be in your clinic, next to a young dog that has never been vaccinated against diseases such as rabies or parvo. What if that dog is sick and makes my dog sick?
I don't know. We didn't make your dog sick, the other dog did. That isn't our fault.
Well then who would take care of my dog if it became sick from parvo?
I don't know. We don't see sick animals at our clinic.
How would I get help for my dog then?
I don't know. We are a low-cost, spay-and-neuter clinic. We don't take care of sick or injured animals. It isn't our problem. I guess you could call a vet.
But you have a veterinarian at your clinic, why can't he treat my dog? Legally you are responsible for taking care of my dog, since it got sick in your clinic. Just the same way, as if my pet became sick after getting a vaccination at your clinic.
Do you know what it costs to have all of that equipment to take care of sick animals? You need lots of medications and all types of machines. You need a trained medical staff. All of that costs a lot of money. And you need to be there, all day, every day, and if you are not there, then you must have somewhere else for the sick animals to go. Are you crazy?
No, but that seems to be the proper way to practice veterinary medicine.
We are not talking about veterinary medicine. We spay and neuter pets, sell shots and other pet supplies. All of the easy things we can do to make money. We make volunteers help us, so we don't have to pay staff. Isn't that great?
I'm sure you think so.
If we didn't offer low-cost spay and neuter surgeries, then people without money could never get their pets taken care of.
If these people cannot even afford to get their pets neutered or vaccinated, then how will they be able to take care of their pet for the rest of its life?
I don't know. That isn't our problem.
Don't you think it would be better if you educated people about how expensive it can be to take care of a pet? That it is a lifetime emotional and financial commitment to provide for their pet's health and well-being. It isn't just about getting them spayed or neutered and a rabies shot every couple of years. They should have annual health checks, preventative vaccinations and be screened for diseases. Things that can help to ensure that their pets live long and happy lives.
No. We at Animal Lovers Know Best don't think any of that is important. And of course, we do know what is best.
It is stupid to help someone buy a car that can't afford to put any gas into it. Someone who can't afford inspections, tune-ups or buy insurance. And it is even more stupid to help these people buy more and more cars. Happily, a car doesn't feel pain or suffer if it is left broken down somewhere, because the owner can't afford to fix it. Neglected and suffering.
Cars? Why are we talking about cars? This has nothing to do with the poor animals we are trying to save. I can see that we at Animal Lovers Know Best have much more work to do. You still don't know anything about animals, do you?